Paella is normally something that's served in Spain. Every Sunday they make paella, and normally it is the man's job to make paella. And I learned from a female paella chef in Spain who showed me how to make it step by step, and I make it the same way that I was taught in Spain. It's normally cooked on the ground over a wood fire. We cook it two ways. We cook it over a wood fire and the propane fire, which is over a propane paella burner. You start with the paella, you start with the chicken or whatever the protein is that you want to use, which is normally chicken. It's usually the base of all paellas, even if you do a seafood paella. And then you add the other proteins and you stir fry them. And then you put in the sofrito, which is normally 2 colors of bell peppers. It can be either yellow and green, or it is red and green. And after that's cooked, you add garlic and green beans. Green beans are actually a very specific thing to Valencia. So that is a regional addition, and I always use it, and it really gives it a nice flavor. Then once all of that is cooked, you add all of the ingredients back into the pot, and you make a broth. So pretty much paella is 2 spices. It's gonna be some saffron always, and then you're gonna have rosemary. And I know that sounds strange, but really those 2 flavors are the predominant flavors of your paella, and it makes for a really rich experience. Our paella chefs are all trained, especially by me, so they all know the tricks of the trade, and they all know how to answer any questions you might have about Spanish cooking or the paella experience. Once the paella is cooked, we serve it in a couple different ways. We can serve it family style, which is the large paella is then served into smaller paella pans, put on the plate, the table, and then passed around from each guest. Or it can be served buffet style, which is very popular, or it can be plated. And it's really a communal event. People really like to talk about it. It's something that lots of people can partake in, and it's suitable for many different types of crowds because it's really good for food allergies. It's dairy-free, it's gluten-free, so you can pretty much serve it to anyone. We are a full-service catering company, so we provide tapas, which are also known as appetizers, and we have many different types. We have traditional Spanish tapas, and then we also have some more fusion-type tapas, which are a little bit more different than your typical Spanish tapas. We also do desserts. We do a very delicious tres leches flan, as well as our famous salted caramel torte. Paella is great because it can be cooked over 2 different types of fire. And that's great because you can use it anywhere. For example, we cooked at a wedding for 250 people at a ranch without a kitchen, without any cooking space at all, and we just set up and we cooked everything right there in front of the guests. And it was really delicious, and everybody was very impressed that they didn't have to set up a kitchen and that we cooked it all in front of them. We do a couple different types of paella per party, so you can do a shellfish paella, and you can also do a chicken and sausage paella, or you can do a shellfish paella and a vegetarian paella. And we also do a black squid ink calamari paella, which is really delicious. I've been cooking this paella for a while now, and I really do pride myself on every single paella that I make, and I'm happy to say that we've been voted the best paella in Los Angeles. This is a great option for a wedding rehearsal dinner because it's different. You can host it in your own yard or in another space of your liking, but you're not going to a restaurant, and it's just a great experience for all of your guests because it really brings people together. For example, I have parties where families don't know each other very well, but cooking the paella really brings them together because they're able to ask questions of the chef, talk about it with each other, and they've all shared in an experience together because the cooking is done right before their eyes. We offer a full professional staff of servers and bartenders and chefs, so we can pretty much accommodate any size party you have, from 10 to 500 people. I'm Adriana Morera, and I am the Paella chef at the Paella Project.